Here we go.
Okay, stop.
By this age, we all know what chores are and how exhausting they can be to upkeep. I want to start with a short story with all of you. A few weeks ago, my 12-year-old son asked me, "Why do we even have to do chores? We should just be allowed to play." This question struck a nerve with me for some reason. I guess I just already assumed he already knew the reason why. He went on to ask me, "If we do all the chores around here, what chores do you and Daddy do?" I know many of you may not have kids yet. However, as young adults, that future may be near for you. There's no single way you can be completely prepared to bring a child into this world, but there are things you can do to help prepare yourself for it. The purpose of this speech is to persuade all of you how children doing age-appropriate chores is the best way to raise them into the most respectful, kind, and responsible adults. It is necessary to assign chores to your children because it teaches them important life skills and it prepares them for adulthood. It's important that children learn the simple life skills at a young age. Assigning them chores can help them learn a strong work ethic. In an article from Psych Central, it will teach children that they cannot give up. Young children can learn how to clean up after themselves when they are young simply by cleaning up after their own dinner plate on a daily basis. At a young age, children need to learn healthy habits and cleanliness. Sometimes this can start with brushing their teeth or showering on a schedule. Completing chores successfully helps children learn it will teach them how to have a high self-esteem. Maslow's hierarchy of needs is a 5-tiered diagram that describes basic human needs that we need to survive and feel whole. Of those, for example, we need food and water, and we need safety and security. We also need to feel like we belong and have a high self-esteem and self-actualization. Completing chores successfully helps children to feel like they have a high self-esteem and that they have a place in this world. After children learn how difficult and challenging it can be to upkeep certain things in your house, it will help them learn how to be grateful for the things they do have and be grateful for the things we do for them. The next very important reason it's important for children to learn how to do chores is because it prepares them for their adult life. It teaches them how to be thorough and how to work with others. Think of the best roommate you've had before. What is it that you like so much about them? I can assure you it's not that they never cleaned up their mess and left the kitchen dirty every time you came home and left it for you to clean up. Learning how to clean up after yourself and complete chores on a timely schedule will help you with your long-term relationships because nobody wants to live with a messy person. Focusing on your daily tasks and a daily schedule and when you can accomplish things and when you can take time off will help you to stay more organized and focused on the most important goals in your life. It is up to us as parents to teach our children what it takes to be successful. And it is also up to us to teach children these lessons, so we need to learn ways to slowly incorporate more tasks into our children's lives as they get older. When they are young, you can start with small steps. In the article titled Age-Appropriate Chores, written by Sheila Seifert, she explains that it's important for children to understand what their age-appropriate chores are and the consequences and rewards for them. As I stated earlier, it's important for children to understand both the rewards and consequences so they understand how valued these chores are to us. Children at a very young age can start with making their beds on a daily basis and cleaning up their daily toys. Children ages 4 to 5 can start washing their hands on their own while supervised, sorting laundry, and feeding their pets. Children ages 6 to 8 can start brushing their teeth without being reminded and getting themselves dressed for school in the morning. As children get older, ages 9 through 12, they should be maintaining their personal hygiene and waking themselves up with their own alarm clock. At this time, as I stated earlier, how important it is for children to understand these consequences and rewards, At this time, you have an opportunity to implement a chore chart. You as well as implement small rewards for those chores. Sometimes it can be a monetary gift or reward, such as an allowance or money. But if you're looking for a less expensive reward, you can reward more video game time or spending time with their friends. At the end of the day, it's important to just remember to be patient. If we always rush to our children's side as soon as they have a problem, they will not become self-sufficient in their adult lives. To conclude, it is necessary to assign your children various types of chores because they will help your children learn valuable life lessons and help prepare them for their adult life. It is up to us as parents to help shape our children into the most respectful and kind and responsible adults. Remember, if you always do everything for them, you can't expect them to be self-sufficient as they get older. We need to see a change in today's youth, and it is up to us to contribute to that change. Thank you.